The Civil Air Patrol has three missions that are aerospace education, emergency services, and cadet programs. Aerospace education is important for the United States. The greater amount of understanding that our country has and its citizens have about aviation, aerospace power, and the opportunities that are afforded there, the stronger our commerce and our science can be. The emergency services mission is important to our communities because of the things that we can bring to the table to assist civil authorities in disaster situations, particularly aerial imaging, communication, and search and rescue services. The cadet program is probably the best kept secret in the United States, and certainly I would think one of the strongest missions that Civil Air Patrol has in helping to develop future leaders in business, military, education, science, through our cadet program where we work with 12 to 18-year-old kids and help them be able to transition through adolescence to adulthood in a responsible and strong manner.
My name is Danny Deaver. I've been in Civil Air Patrol for about 8 months now. I am an airman. It is the first rank in the Civil Air Patrol. Today we did a little bit of flight line marshaling, which is basically the planes are taxiing out, you guide them to the runway so that they can take off, and then when they land, you guide them to their parking spot using batons or your hands, and you have the orange vest. It's really helpful so that the planes don't get in any danger.
Brett Willis, Airman First Class. I'm 14 years old. I have wanted to be a fighter pilot since I was 11, and I plan on going either to the Air Force or the Naval Academy, and I joined the Civil Air Patrol to help me get into one of the academies.
My name is Airman Otaki. I've been in the Civil Air Patrol for about 8 months. I'm part of Phantom Squadron. The best thing about Civil Air Patrol is flying for me. Just being in the air, get away for a few hours. It's helping me stay better attention in school, don't goof off, and help other kids in my school stay a good pace, like having A's in class.
My name is Mackenzie Kane, and I am the Phantom Squadron's first sergeant. I've been with Civil Air Patrol about 1.5 years now. At first, I think I was a little bit more typical teenager. When I first started, I was just, getting through. I didn't really notice a lot of people, but after I've been here for a while, I learned a lot of respect. I learned a lot of leadership, and I learned how to just, respect anybody that I come across. I know that each person has a story, and each person has done something in their life that they do deserve respect just for being a human being. When I'm put in a leadership position, I know what to do with it more. I know how to work with the team well, and I know how to get a team to do a certain goal.
Paul Jensen, Captain Paul Jensen. I got interested in flying back in the early, I think it was about 2003. Totally enjoyed my experience of being a pilot with Civil Air Patrol. Everything about it, it's a community of men and women who are devoted to being community service and helping cadets and participating in emergency services, and then of course the aerospace education. So it's a great opportunity, great organization.
James Stewart, Lieutenant Colonel. I've been in Civil Air Patrol for 9 years. The draw here has been an opportunity to be able to give back. I'm a retired Air Force officer, and the Air Force invested quite a bit of money in my education, my training. They taught me how to fly, they taught me how to operate in an emergency environment, and they taught me how to work with and help develop new airmen. And so this is an opportunity for me to give back to the community and give back to our nation for the outstanding education that I got.
The hangar that we're trying to build is important primarily because we need a place to do the things we're going to do. This winter has been a great example. We've had some really serious weather. We've been called up on actual search and rescue missions where I've been down here at 11 o'clock at night towing airplanes around trying to find a hangar that's available so that we can put it in for the night so that we can be off early in the morning instead of waiting till 11 in the late morning to be able to get the frost off and the ice and be able to take off. And so there's that. There's the being able to have everything in one place instead of being in the pilot lounge doing something, the FBO lounge doing other things when we're doing search and rescue exercises or actual missions. And so to have everything in one place where we can do the aerospace education, we can do the cadet program, as well as the emergency services, it would be great. Plus we have such expensive aircraft that having them out on the tarmac like we have now, not good for the aircraft, not good for the investment that the Air Force has put in it. And so we just want to have a place that becomes really a community aviation center that anybody can get involved with.
You know, the Civil Air Patrol is a volunteer civilian auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force. We're here as volunteers. There is not a large funding stream that comes from Congress to support this. Basically, it includes the aircraft, it includes the radio equipment and other technology pieces that we use, and it includes vehicles. The rest of this is done because of the love of people for their community. The time that we spend as volunteers working with the cadets and the time that we spend out on training missions or real missions, we do that because we love our community. And those that would help us to build this facility show that love as well.